All right, everyone, here we go. I didn't know if I was going to open the week here on Monday with a cure for cancer reading or an energetic weather update, like I often do on Mondays. It's going to end up being a cure for cancer reading because it's tied much more heavily to an incoming energy than it is you. But, and it's not to say I won't do an energetic weather update. I may very well do that. But so keep in mind that your energy is attached to this too, and the pre-shuffle here is kind of playing out exactly as it is in the current energies right now. In other words, we're about to move into the new cycle, but there's still some things that are closing out. Okay, just keep that in mind. And again, I'll probably do an energetic weather update either today or tomorrow or something like that. I mean, you never know. But that said, I went the Cure for Cancer route, so that's what this is. Technically an all signs reading. I haven't done one of these in a while. Yeah. Let's see where we go here. Pre-shuffle. Before I hit the record button, I asked the universe, what do you want to tell these people? Right? I've got a Fool crossed by the Sun. Somebody knows what they want to do here. Somebody's ready to make a move. Somebody's ready to do something. Okay? I get that. And it's an incoming energy towards you. The problem is, I've got that. Good intentions, ready to rock, right? The Sun crossing the Fool. It's beautiful, right? But underneath that, I got the Devil and the Five of Pentacles, right? I feel like I'm playing poker here with you, but you know, I kind of take the pot if I was playing poker here, because it's sort of a hold on a minute before it's that energy I got a little bit on the Sagittarius section of the weekly reading. You might know it as Sagittarius. I know it as Sagittarius. I've known some pretty hot Sagittarians. Where the moment it's like a jinx kind of thing, where the moment you say to yourself, I'm all set, I'm ready to rock, right? That's you sort of call in an energy of loss and something you overlooked, kind of a thing. It's the Devil energy that leads to this because you overlook something. In other words, it's right there. It could be right there staring you in the face and you don't see it. So somebody's making a move towards you or wants to, but there's something they're missing. Okay? And it has to do, and this is what racked my brain. I sat on this for like 5 minutes before I hit the record button to talk to everybody here. It ties to, just in the surface energy, an Eight of Swords and an Empress. An Eight of Swords and an Empress. And there's like 1,000 different messages attached to this. But I suppose what I settled on is the core message is somebody's underestimating you. Somebody attached to you is underestimating either you or the power of your connection. I can't tell which. And frankly, I don't really care, because I'm going to pull a reading and we'll find out. So let's do it. Let's shuffle the deck. All right? Let's go. It's a Cure for Cancer reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. I'm not your fucking astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. I'm just pulling on the hot spot of the connection cycle, the theme energy of this soulmate cycle, from a flyover perspective, right? If I pull a Cancer reading, I'm on the ground level. I'm looking at it from the ground. Now I'm in a helicopter flying over it. The way I might do an all signs reading, flying over the whole soulmate cycle, So anyway, let's see where we go here. It's technically an all signs reading. I would pay attention if I were you. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Let's see where we're at. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, that's it. It won't let me shuffle anymore. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, and there's a Justice card that we can't get rid of lately. I'm telling you right now, something's about to pop. It's just not quite ready yet. And if I was pulling an energy weather update, I would say that it's just not quite ready yet. This is even my wife noticed this. And I say even her because she's a scientist. She's very straightforward. Really doesn't buy into too much of this. Knows that I do some pretty crazy shit and predict some pretty crazy things, but still looks at it more from a very practical perspective. My point is, even she pointed out the other day, 2024 as a year feels like things are closing out. And I said, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Things are closing out because we're moving into a brand new big cycle. Even she noticed it. It is true. There's still some more stuff to close out a little bit. But the overall energy of this reading here is justice. And this is part of the 5 cards here in the environmental energy around your person. And then we pull 4 cards in how they're behaving in the environmental energy. So let's pull the 5 cards. First of all, Justice, Major Arcana. Second of all, Chariot, the card that represents this soulmate cycle, Cancerian energy. All right? Next of all, in the center is a Three of Cups. Very powerful card, almost major arcana for me, right? Some sort of flow of emotion is happening here. It's starting to flow a lot. I mean, seriously, it's a lot. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Cups is the 5th card. And I'll show you the 6th card just because it's there when I pull the 5th card. It's 5 Swords. It's a bittersweet energy coming off of that. Underneath all of this environmental energy is this, it leaves a bad taste in someone's mouth a little bit. Okay? It started out sweet and it ends bitter. Why? Well, this is balanced energy, it's happiness. The environmental energy is basically trying to show somebody what they need to do to get happy, and they're having a hard time learning the lesson. This is a student in the special ed class, because it's kind of an energy that's turned like that. My card of the student. The person here, whoever this person is, they're having a hard time with emotions. This might be somebody who doesn't open up. Again, a person who's got to be drunk to say I love you, to say those words. But I don't tell stories or give analogies that aren't part of the energy. And I did say, even my wife is noticing that things are starting to close out. She would be a person who learns like that in this whole tarot channel kind of energy reading thing, right? She's witnessed enough of it to know that it's not bollocks, but still in the back of her mind, it's all a bit of impractical bollocks. Well, somebody's feeling the same way about your connection. They've felt enough to know that it's for real, but in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, it can't be. There's no such thing as soulmates. Oh, there's no such thing as this. Or I can forget about it. I can do whatever. I don't think they can. I think what's happening right now are some dreams are happening. I think what's happening right now is the universe is is showing this person a path to you, to happiness, a path to happiness. All right? Let's see. Well, let's see how they're behaving in this energy. Now we flip the deck. Bittersweet. We flip the deck and we pull 4 cards from the top. Let's go. See, look at this, the Knight of Wands. There's an ants in the pants urge to do something here. I don't know that he's moving though. He or she. What's here? 9 of Pentacles. What's crossing that? 6 of Swords. And what's red with the Knight of Wands? See, I told you. I'm making this shit up. I told you. I read the energy first, then I throw the card. 7 Swords. Red with the Knight of Wands. I said, I don't think he or she. People get on me if I don't. Look, it's fine. Okay? He, she. How about that? Both. Okay? I don't know if he, she is moving yet. All right? I got no idea here because it's very deceptive. It's sort of like the way this reads, it's like in a cartoon, right? Where you see someone driving a car or something like that. Really, it's just the scenery moving and they're just doing lines. There's a bit of deception here. It might feel like this person's coming towards you. It might feel like to this person that they're coming towards you, but they're not. They're actually moving slower than they think they are. All right? And they're actually moving away from you. This is creating a lot of issues, but that explains the bittersweet energy. It's like somebody is being shown this happiness by the environmental energy, but they can't find it. And they can't find it because they're going the wrong way. And they're going the wrong way because they're slow to learn their lessons. All right? This is not a good student when it's like that. And that's how the energy is flowing. And it flows like that right on top of a 3 of Cups. Somebody having a hard time opening up, yet the energy is conducive to opening up. So let's clarify. All right, let's go. Let's grab the light seer. Let's do it. Usually I do this Cure for Cancer reading with the light seer, so I'm doing it kind of reversed today, but I like this. So I think, so again, a little bit off, a little bit different. So the Knight of Wands, I didn't believe, as soon as I threw it, I didn't believe he was coming towards me, he or she. I think this person thinks that they're coming towards you, but they're not. They think they're going to your place. They got a compass that lies, right? They think you're north, and they think they're going north, but really they're going south. They're going the wrong way. What's going on with the Knight of Wands here? And that leaves that bittersweet false victory. I mean, why is it? You might say, well, why is there any victory at all, Steve? Well, that's a good question. Actually, there's a victory at all because this person is in motion. They are moving. It's just, more of either going the wrong way or they're running in place. But either way, they're getting some exercise. All right, so that's a plus. All right, let's go. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. What's going on? You gotta be kidding me. See this? Everything I just said just got backed up. It's crossed by justice. Absolutely. Justice, the first card out in the environmental energy, bookending the Ten of Cups. Somebody thinks they're going towards you. Somebody does. They're coming. I'm coming. Right? This is... Yeah. I mean, that's the best way I could phrase it. Yeah, they think they're coming. They're about to find out they're not, I believe. They got a lot of fire in the belly, but that's about to go out, that Ace of Wands. What's on top here? Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. All right, why is the Nine of Cups here? I'm not coming. What did I say? Oh, look. Honestly, come on. It's perfection. Come on. I mean, I don't know what's here, but it's exactly right. It's this energy, this weird fucking... And that Five of Pentacles was the card that was pictured with the devil in the pre-shuffle, right? And we had the Sun and the Fool. I'm on my way. I'm coming. I figured it out, right? But you're going the wrong way. The energy is deceptive. And this is why I probably will pull... this was going to be either an energetic weather update or a cure for cancer, but the energy is very deceptive right now. It feels like we're moving forward. I feel like 2025's already started, Steve. We're moving forward. We're doing this now. We're still closing out shit. Shit is still closing out. I will tell you. All right. So again, they think they're coming your way, but they're not. It's very deceptive. So what's going on here? Let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles. So that just backs up everything I said, especially with justice right there. So if somebody does want to come towards you, they just... I almost feel like that they're going the wrong way intentionally. You know, it feels like an energy... I had this roommate once a long time ago in what we call, in my circle, the North Hollywood house. It was five of us that shared a house in North Hollywood. It was the first real place I had when I came to California in my early 20s, late teens. And one of the guys didn't have a job, you know. But he was like, I'm getting one. So we cover his share of the rent for a while. He's like, I'm getting a job. And he would go through all the motions. He would look them up in the paper. Back then you looked in the paper. It wasn't a whole lot of internet at that time. You know, it was about 1995, 96, something around there. So not everybody had the internet. But, so he'd put on a good show. He'd get the LA Times. He'd look for, oh, look, they're hiring there. He'd call. He'd set up the interview. And he never seemed to get the job, but he looked like he was going on interviews. Well, one of our roommates followed him one time, and he was just setting up the interviews. He wasn't even bothering to go to them, because he figured, he could string us along for a while and we'd cover the rent for him. Anyway, we ended up kicking that person out, At the end of the day, it feels like that energy. It feels like somebody is saying they're coming towards you and doing everything that looks like they're coming towards you. You might even feel it like they're coming towards you. But they're that roommate. They're that soon-to-be ex-roommate who, isn't actually doing anything, I'm going off to see Steve's viewer, Dale, bye-bye. And they just go around the corner and hide for a few hours and come back, It's a bit of that. Don't take me literally. You just have to catch my drift. But I take, feelings and translate them into words. So, a lot of the things I have felt, I have lived some things, I have felt some things. That's what that feels like, Something was off about that. That person, I was the one who said maybe we should follow him, right? Because something felt off. It didn't feel right. It smelled like burning walnuts to me, right? That's what I say with the roasting walnuts is somebody's lying. It's just something didn't feel right. Gave the benefit of the doubt for a little while, but eventually. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? What's with the liberation energy around this? I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, it's the Four of Cups. Somebody here, you have somebody attached to you that, it's like, don't take me literally, just catch my drift. They want you so bad. You're they want to be your friend. They want to hang out with you. It's a family member that wants to make up with you. It's a fucking runner that wants to come back or whatever it is. You're the rainbow. But they haven't convinced. They stop themselves part way because they're afraid that their freedom is going to go away. You're going to do something to limit them. It's going to limit their freedom in some way, right? And of course, strangely enough, that was why that person was faking going on job interviews back at the North Hollywood house. That's why they were faking it. They liked having the days free because we'd all go to work and they'd have all day to watch The Price is Right, get hooked on All My Children and all that kind of stuff. He was watching fucking soap operas half the fucking day. I mean, he had it going on, motherfucker. You know, I mean, this person here kind of in that energy. That's why it feels like that energy. They're afraid they're going to lose their freedom. They're afraid that the rainbow is going to be all consuming. Whereas these, they don't really have to do much. You know, there's a bit of laziness here. A little. What's on top? A high priestess. Why is that here before I open my mouth? Yeah, the strength card. There's some kind of under layer of tension here. It feels like sexual tension to me. If it's a family member, it's probably somebody worried about appearances, how it would look coming towards you. They want to always appear strong, and they wouldn't if they came towards you. If it's somebody who wants to bang you, if it's like the runner or somebody who's got a thing for you or whatever, it's sexual tension. It really is. It's somebody who desperately wants it, but again, they don't want to appear weak. Overall, it's just somebody who doesn't want to appear weak. Okay? All right. Why is the Six of Swords here? It's crazy. It's crazy town. Why is the Six of Swords here? Let's see. Six of Swords. Why is it here? Energy, same. Energy is just frequencies. I pick it up, it reads how it reads, you know. But either way, somebody here wants to appear strong, and they've got themselves convinced that coming towards you will make them appear weak. It's not enough to stop them. They still, slowly but surely, as a net, it's a net gain. Okay, a little bit with the Six of Swords here. So yeah, they are bit by bit coming your way. This is just the third slowest energy in the tarot here, okay? Crossing it is 9 wands. You know, nine's at the end in tarot. Perhaps we get a motor for this canoe. I don't know. Let's see. What's on top? Do I need a fast card here? Queen of Wands. And why is the Queen of Wands here? The Magician. Slowly but surely, somebody's getting real with themselves. This is Fakey McFakerman. This transforms everything. It's an alchemy energy off of the Magician. It's lead into gold. So in a way, I got my fast card. We removed the lead from the trunk of a slow car, basically. You know, we still in a canoe, but now we're not carrying a bunch of swords and there was some lead weights down in the bottom. So we got the lead out. But again, slowly but surely, somebody's getting real with these feelings here. At the end of the day, the urge to feel in the new cycle that we're moving into, which we're still not quite there yet, in that new cycle, the urge to appear strong becomes less important. Okay? Now, the card I've been waiting to get to is this Seven of Swords. Let's take a look at this motherfucker. What's going on here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Tell me about it. Unreal. All right, Seven of Swords. Why is that here? Seven of Swords. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Again, it ties back to feeling strong. Again, it's sort of somebody here. That's your energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody thinks deep down in the back of their mind that in order to appear strong, it's better to leave well enough alone. You seem fine. But the environmental energy is telling them that's a lie, that they're lying to themselves, that their soul needs nurturing and you're the one to nurture it. And somebody else underneath it, again, wants to appear strong. It's this whole cycle that this energy goes through. You know, basically, if I'm to sum it up, they're chicken shit. Whoever this is, a family member you have a soul connection with, a friend that wants to come back, a runner that wants to come back, somebody around you at work that has a crush on you, that wants to ask you out, that you have a soul connection with, whoever this is, you have a soul connection with them. Whoever it is, they're just chicken shit. I mean, putting it simply. Yeah, 10 swords. Yeah. It's easier to say that it's over than it is to do anything about it, right? It's easy to fail. I tell you that all the time. These cards are read with these. And again, I talked about that Knight of Wands. I talked about the energy of my ex-roommate there, temporary roommate, who wasn't really going on the job interviews. Even if he had, it's easy to tank them. I mean, if he were smarter, he would have just gone to the interview and tanked it, right? So why do you want this job? I don't. I think you look like a prick. Okay, sounds like our interview is over. Thank you. Bye-bye. It's real easy to not get the job. It's real easy to not get the girl, not get the guy, not get the soulmate, not be vulnerable. And somebody here is just playing that in the energy. And at the same time, it hurts like a motherfucker because there's a lot of emotions here. And they're learning a valuable lesson because the environmental energy is trying to show them the path to happiness. So, and more these 10 swords get driven in, right? And there's the 6 of cups. Again, it's a soul connection. It's going to keep coming back. This is the weebles wobble, but the don't fall down energy, right? So in other words, imagine they punch your connection. No, I'm done. Now, it's easy to fail. It's easy to punch the connection. They punch it, it falls, it comes right back. It keeps coming back. And somebody keeps hitting it harder and it keeps coming back. This 10 swords feels like 3 swords. It started out as 3 swords, now it's 10 swords. All right? It's basically a 3 of swords with 10 of them instead of 3. All right? And that means that we're coming to an end of this cycle where they keep punching it and it keeps bouncing back up. So we're getting close, but it's back to what the pre-shuffle told us. We're close to the Fool crossed by the Sun, the new journey, but we're not quite there yet. There's something that needs to be dealt with first. And I'm telling you, you don't want to talk to somebody in this energy. You don't want to do a job interview with somebody in this energy. You're wasting your time. They're just going to come in and call you a prick. And you're going to say, well, I guess it's over then. And they'll go, good, I got to go. Bye. All my children is on, whatever fucking soap opera he was hooked on at the time. I forget which one it was. Anyway, that's what's going on here. Weebles wobble. Your connection is the weeble. It's wobbling, but it keeps bouncing right back up. All right? So again, they know they want it. They're just a little bit of a chicken shit. We're not quite there yet. In the new cycle, okay? In the new cycle, it's likely to really, again, slowly but surely, it is transforming. Fakey McFakerman is getting shut down. Real feelings are coming to the surface. I think for a good number of you, I think the Mars retrograde is going to benefit a good number of you. I do. I think it's going to be a very helpful energy in the soulmate cycle. I can't wait for that reading. I'll pull it later in the week. All right, let's go. Any other thing you want to tell my people? Give me one card and a crossing card. What do you want to tell everybody? One card and a fucking crossing card, and that's it. Oh, fucking hell yeah. King of Wands and the Hermit. You versus them. All right? The King of Wands can sit here all they want, the Burger King, and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. I know it's hard to tell on my I Love Lucy era camera, but it's it's about laughing egomaniac asshole. Here's you crossing it, the environmental energy. It's the Weebles Wobble energy. You can laugh all you want. You can say you're not interested all you want. You can fakey McFakerman all you want. You can have all the fake ass relationships you want. It doesn't matter. This connection is not going anywhere. That's what the universe is saying. This connection isn't going anywhere. It's trying to balance a very, I'll put it this way. It's trying to, the universe, the energy around us is trying to balance a shitload of energy. All right? And when it's doing that, it tries. It keeps trying over and over again. It's been coming back a lot. Okay? So whoever this is an older connection for sure. It's probably not somebody new at work or something that has a crush on you. This is a connection you're probably familiar with. It has a familiar taste to me. I've been pulling on this shit for a while out here now. All right? That's your reading. That's where we're at. That's the litmus test. The thermometer up the ass of the soulmate cycle. This is the temperature. This is where it's at. It's fine. Let them go on there, pretend to come towards you. Let them whatever. Bit by bit. Bit by bit, it's transforming. It's just taking a little while. Fakey McFakerman is hard to overcome, and it's hard for this person to admit they were wrong and change directions. Very difficult. Almost impossible, but in the new cycle, it's possible. We're just not quite there yet. It's still something else this person needs to face and deal with. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Good luck.